What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. So I got a sleeping giant right here, but he's not just a sleeping giant. I got to show you guys something. So we planted some sweet potatoes in the garden earlier this year, and we didn't really harvest them in time. They kind of grew a little too big. Well, we got them out here kind of curing. This is just some of them. I've got more on the back porch, and there was even more than this, but you guys can kind of see them. Now these are some huge sweet potatoes. We're going to cut these up and put them in the freeze dryer. But anyways, Mr. Mojo has been coming over here and taking them, and he takes them into the front yard. I don't know what he's doing, but he's just, I think he said that they get more sun in the front yard than they do in the back. But I'm gonna let him sleep. Like, he's got them all spread out everywhere. I should have known better. So anyways, to follow up on the previous video, we're going to walk out here and I'm going to talk a little bit more about Cora. And then we're going to show you guys, finally, I'm going to take you in and show you the inside of the chicken coop. So stay tuned for that. So you guys know our livestock gardening dog Cora has been getting out. She's in heat right now, and I actually seen her and Livestock breeding. So good chances she's bred. Now, last video, she was not on our farm. She was at our neighbor's, just kind of hanging out in the yard. Right now, guess what? She's here. Okay, that's a good deal, because that's very good. I don't like her being out. You guys know we try to be responsible dog owners. I was gonna say animal owners, but dog owners for sure, because you know we don't want our dogs running around loose and causing problems for other people or other people's animals and stuff like that. I see you boys. I see you boys. I'm coming out here to see on Cora. Check on Cora. Hold on, let me get the camera turned around here and I'll get you guys some footage. There's Mr. Russ. Your mama's back. Are you in a better mood now? Mr. Leesky ain't crying no more, are you? Huh? Are you done crying now that your lady friend's back? Huh? Are you done crying? He's been crying and crying. Cora, are you here to stay now, girl? Huh? Are you here to stay, or are you done running around? Huh? What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong? You want your belly rubbed? Okay, I was getting worried about you. I thought you were gonna run away from the farm forever. Livestock, I can't even see Miss Cora. Come here. Come here. All right. There she is. No. Get back. Hey, get back. I want to pet Miss Cora. I can't video and do it all at once. All right, there she is. There's Miss Cora. Your belly rubbed. There you go. All right, so Cora is back, guys. As you can see, she's okay. And like I said, I did see Livestock breed her the other day. And that's been several days now. I just went to the vet today to get a shot because I called him, was asking about Cora's records and stuff, and she's due for her distemper, which is the parvo shot. So I gotta give her a shot here in just a little bit. I actually got it in the house on ice right now. So gotta do that here in a little bit. I'm probably gonna show that in the video. I'm not a veterinarian or nothing like that, but that's something we got to do. So anyways, stay tuned, because I don't quite know just yet the future of what's going to happen with the puppy situation and all that. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, the good news is she's here. Hopefully she's staying here, because I don't know about you guys, but she's about 140, 135 pound dog. She's pure muscle. She's not as tall as Livestock and Russell. She's more short and stocky. Very stout, very, very strong. She's all muscle. She's figured out when she wants to go under the fence, she just goes. She don't really have to dig much. She just sticks her nose under and just goes. So there is no way I could ever keep her in here if she don't want to stay. She's just way too big of a dog and way too strong. I'm sure I could build a all metal fence, and then she'd probably, or all pipe fence or something like that, but then she'd probably start digging and stuff underneath it. But anyways, guys, all right, I know you guys are probably ready to eat. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a really good boy. Yeah, everybody's glad that Mama's home. Yeah. Cora, are you worn out, girl? Huh? hard night out in town, well, you better stay, okay? So if you guys caught a couple of the last videos, I actually pinned Cora up in the goat kidding stall. Had her pinned up in the barn, and she lifted the gate off the hinges and escaped and ran off the farm. I did a video, she was gone. First video I've ever had to do where she was missing. But we prayed, and she's back. So let's just hope she stays back. I'll make sure to feed her good, because there's no telling, she probably hasn't been eating real good since she hasn't been here to get her dinner and all that. But anyways, let's go take a look at the chicken coop, show you guys the inside a little bit, and then we'll go feed Mojo and come back and feed these big dogs. Okay, so I promised you guys I was going to show you the inside of the chicken coop. But first, look at the gate we got built. Got that built. It's made out of cedar, so hopefully it will be rot resistant. So you guys have seen the outside of the door and everything. This is the latch that opens the door, but we're gonna go in here. I finally got this thing somewhat cleaned out. Now we got a little more clean we're gonna do, but I want to show you the inside of the chicken coop. All right, so you walk in the front door, come right here to the nest box. Look at the nest box where all the eggs just roll right there, and you get them. No big deal. And then in here, this is the screened in part. So I can come in here, the kids can come in here, Rachel can come in here and get the eggs and never have to walk through the chicken mess, because the chickens are all gonna be in here. So like I said, this is not a new chicken coop, but it is a old garden shed that we converted into a chicken coop. There's a nest box there. So you can see they got all kinds of room. Now, there are a few things we still have to do in here. One is to build nest boxes, or roost boxes for them to roost up on. Probably somewhere over here somewhere. I don't know just yet, but I got something else I want to do before that. So everything is pretty much wood. The floor is wood, the walls are wood. We want this thing to last a long time. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some rubber coating I have on order. It's supposed to be shipped here. And we're going to coat the floor with a couple of coats of that before we build the roost boxes. And you guys know how messy chickens are. That will kind of help them not tear up this, and it'll kind of let it last a little bit. But one thing I do, that should be coming in the next couple days. But one thing before I do that, I swept this out as good as I could, got all the junk out. But look, it has to be really clean before you can roll on that rubber coating. And as you can see, some of these corners and stuff is really hard to get to. So I was going to try to get the shop back in here and do that. Well, I forgot. You see this right here? We don't have power. This is all unhooked. This was hooked up to the house when it was a garden shed, but now we don't have power. So that is where we got to get creative. So I was thinking, do I want to run a bunch of extension cords across the yard, or just grab a power bank and go that way, have mobile power where I can carry this thing right in to the chicken coop? And I was like, you know what? This is awesome. This thing has a lot of capability. This is the DBS2100Pro by Dabbsson. It is capable of 2400 watts standalone, or you can put it in parallel with another unit to double that. But it's got all kinds of ports on it, guys. It has the USB-A, it has the USB-C ports, and it has a light right here on the front you can turn on. And this is going to come in handy. It's got your regular 110 volt household standard plugs right here, and it's got a 30 amp plug. So if you guys are into camping and stuff like that, you can hook your RV up to it. Other 30 amp accessories. And over here, this has the standard AC charge port. It has a fast option. You can charge this thing up to 80% in 1.5 hours. Just flip that switch right there. Now, one thing I really like about it is it also has your solar plug. It comes with the plugs to hook up right here if you want to hook up a solar panel to it to recharge it right there. Or if you want to hook this thing up in your car to recharge it, you can do that as well. So this thing is going to come in handy, especially for today. Now the possibilities are endless with this, whether you're going camping, you're going hunting or fishing, or somewhere just out in the woods where you don't have electric. In our case, we're using it here on the farm. Now let's get this in here, and we're going to use a shop vac. It's going to save me a lot of time because I ain't got to drag all kinds of 100-foot extension cords across their whole yard, but we'll get this in here and I'll hook up a light so you guys can see a little bit better, and then we'll run the shop vac and get this thing cleaned up real quick. Okay, so another cool feature of the DBS2100Pro is the app. So this is the Dabbsson app. You can download it for free on iPhone or Android. And right here I got it pulled up. So I just got done cleaning out the chicken coop with the shop vac, but I still got the LED plugged in. And you can see up here we're pulling 46 watts. At this point, if I leave this light plugged in the whole time, it will run for 19.5 hours on the 91% of the battery that's left. The battery is at 86 degrees. Down here you can turn on the 12 volt DC, you can turn on the light. Okay, so the DBS 2100 Pro will run the shop vac and this LED light no problem. As you can see right here, it's pulling 47 watts of power. And I'm gonna flip on this shop vac real quick just so you guys can see how much wattage it is pulling from the DBS 2100 Pro. So how awesome is that? Max wattage that this is pulling, the tools I'm using right now is pulling about 1200 watts. And that's, you know, that's a lot of power. This is some heavy duty tools, including the light, but it can do double what I'm doing right now with the 2400 watt capacity. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera back up and get the rest of this shop vac out, cleaned out, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the DBS 2100 Pro. So with the 15-year lifespan or the 4,500 charge cycles, that makes this a long-term sustainable investment. The DBS 2100 Pro has an EV semi-solid state LFP battery technology, which is safer and more durable than a standard battery. And last but not least, the DBS 2100 Pro has a 5-year warranty available. So if you guys are interested, do me a huge favor, click on the link in the description below. It'll take you to the official website, or you can check them out on their Amazon store. Girls, y'all act like you're starving. So I actually went this morning and got the feed bin all filled up. So we are good to go. Hopefully this will make us till about January, February time frame or so. And the goats should have plenty of food. And another thing is we got 11 bales of hay delivered. This is some good hay, so the goats are going to be eating pretty good this fall and winter time. So let's go feed Mojo real quick, and we'll go take a closer look at Miss Cora. You guys seen the chicken coop? Oh, it's all stuck. Get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. Going good now. So I know everybody's been asking about the chicken coop, and I just have not showed you guys the inside until now. And what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. How do you think I should do the roost bars? I know a lot of you guys raise chickens or have raised chickens in the past, but how do you guys think I should do the roost for the chickens in the chicken coop? I'm still waiting on the rubber floor stuff, or whatever you want to call it, the sealant stuff to put on the floor. We'll roll that on, and once we get that done, then hopefully we'll get some of the chicken bar roosters, whatever you want to call it, roost bars put up. I don't know where Mr. Mojo went. Mojo, come on, buddy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video of the inside of the chicken coop. I know people's been asking me, hey, when are you going to show us? When are you going to show us? Well, I had to clean it out. And I didn't want to run the extension cords and everything, and finally we got the power bank and got it done with the shop vac. There he is. He got another sweet potato. I see that over there, man. What is your deals with the sweet potatoes? Look at it. See it right there in front of him? Oh, it's behind him now. Yeah, we see you, Mojo. Trying to steal all the sweet potatoes, aren't you, buddy? Huh? Oh, I just like to eat vegetables with everything. Look at them. I see several of them in the front yard now, Mo. You goofy boy. Look at this. One over there. Got 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. What do you got to say for yourself? Huh? Are you getting ready for Thanksgiving? You gonna cook us a dish for Thanksgiving this year? Oh, you know better than that. I eat raw eggs. I eat raw sweet potatoes. I eat anything. I don't care. I'm a big dog. Well, let's go eat. Come on, I gotta feed the chickens too. All right. So this goofy boy, he's an awesome dog. If that's the worst thing I ever have to worry about with Mojo, is carrying our boots and sweet potatoes from the backyard to the front, then I say that's okay. A lot of other things to worry about, just like Cora leaving the farm and not coming back for days and days, almost a week. About a week, actually. Come here. You ready to eat, man? All right, chickens. Come on. Oh, there's my old buddy. Here's the circus clown. Circus goat. What do you think? Is that good stuff? Chew it up good. There you go. Good girl. All right, Mo, come on. All right, let me in, Ghost. Get down. I see you too, Smeagol man. Tuxedo cat. Get down. Get down. Get down. Come on. Come on. Come on, Mojo. Mojo, come on. Hurry. Oh, this bucket's heavy. All right, here you go. Come on, let's get you fed. There you go. Eat that. Here you go, geese. All right, I gotta feed the chicken feeder up that's inside the chicken coop. So I can't give it all to the goats. So it is, like I said, guys, we are in an extreme drought. We're going on several months now with no rain. The pond, you guys seen the last video, a couple videos back, the pond is completely dry. I got the tractor in there, kind of dozed it out a little bit, cleaned it up, and it is what it is. Now we're just waiting on the rain. And here's some of Betty's grandkids. Here you go. You guys are growing good. You guys are all have your unique colors. Looks like we got 2 that look the same. They're kind of brown and golden. So we'll go over here. I gotta get some water going. These animals, guys, so even though we don't have rain, you keep your stock tanks out, keep everything filled with water. But animals that are ruminant animals, that means pretty much they eat grass and depend on the grass for food, and they have their stomachs, all that type of stuff. They get a lot of moisture from the grass and the foliage and the stuff they eat that has moisture, water in it. Well, now everything's so dry, they're still getting a little roughage to fill their stomach up, but they're drinking way more water because that moisture content is not in the stuff they're eating. So they're drinking a lot more water. Got to keep the stock tanks full. There's no pond to help us out with that, so we're just praying for rain at this point. All right, girls. Yeah, left me a few eggs in there. So pretty soon you girls will be moving, you know that? Yep. Sorry, I didn't mean to make a mess. Okay, so we've been getting pretty good amount of eggs. It's got 3 right here, so that'll do. All right, so I'm gonna let this water fill up, and then we'll go over, talk a little bit more about Cora and some things we got to worry about, and feed all those animals and see what's going on. Okay, you guys gotta check this out. We'll see if I can catch it or not. Wow, look at this. This is a big old frog. I don't know if that's a bullfrog or a striped frog, but oh, he's gone. I don't know how he got in there. That's a big old frog. But just like I was telling you guys, it is so dry right now. There's no moisture in the ground. There's no moisture All the ponds are dried up. We haven't had rain in months. The frogs are even getting in the stock tanks. Now, I don't know how that frog got in there because that stock tank is elevated off the ground to keep the geese from getting in there. And it was still in there. I started filling it up and it just kind of popped its head up. I was like, what in the world is that? But you know, we're almost into November now. It's cold. It's starting to get cooler. The nights are getting down in, you know, the 30s. And frogs and reptiles and stuff hibernate to make it through winter. But when they don't have water, I don't know how that works exactly. So it's not good. Well, Smeagol, I can see you've been taking your dust baths. You've been eating so much chicken food lately, you're turning into a chicken, aren't you? Huh? Why are you doing that? You don't have bugs. We give you medicine for that. Look how dirty you are. Look how dirty you are, man. You're supposed to be a black cat. Now you're gray. He's like, well, I ain't got no bugs on me. He's a chicken cat. Give him sugars. There you go. All right, let's go see the big dogs and feed the big goats. Talk a little bit about Miss Cora. There we go, now it's flowing good. Nice, good feed. Make it through winter. We got hay, make it through winter. That's always a good feeling as a farmer. Now if we could just get a little bit of rain, that'd be the trifecta. We got food, grain, water, no water, hay, we need water. That's what I meant to say. We got grain, hay, we need water, right? Right, Mr. Russell Bear? Huh? Corey, you gonna come eat? I bet you're starving, girl. Come on. Oh, yeah, there she comes. She's glad to be home, I think. What you think, Mr. Leesky? I know you're glad to have her home. He just cried and cried, didn't you? He was crying for nights and days. He'd start howling and Russell would start howling. They didn't know what to think with Miss Cora being gone. Get out of here. Psst. Get out of here. What are you doing? Hey, that's not yours. Tell her. Good boy. Get. Shh. Shh. Oh, now Russell don't want Mr. You don't want Mr. Skeeter over here. What are you doing? You want an egg? Come here. Come on. There you go. Here, Miss Cora, you want an egg, girl? There you go. Leesky, would you like an egg, brother? There you go. Here's some more calcium for you. So let me feed these goats real quick. We'll come back out here and talk about Cora. Skeeter bug, what do you know, buddy? Huh? What do you know? About time for a haircut, isn't it? He's like, well, Dad, it's almost winter time. I don't want to freeze my rear off. All right. See if we can do this. Oh, goodness. I hope you guys are happy. I got y'all food going in the winter time. Got you hay. And it's about time we're gonna have to start putting some hay bales out because nothing's growing. We still got warm temperatures, but the sunlight is not there anymore. The time of day has gone down so far. Everything's pretty much going dormant anyways. It's pretty much time to start putting out hay. It don't have to be cold. I just need roughage to eat. And it's getting a little bit low. So, but you know, Ruby girl. Hey, don't bite my finger. Don't you bite my finger. I don't got no treats. Ain't got no treats. Skeeter, she's gonna get you. You better, come on. Let's go talk about Miss, I gotta fill her water up real quick and we'll talk about Miss Cora. So you can see she is chowing down. I remember last time she was in heat, she didn't have a real great appetite. Hey, Russell, Skeeter, go lay down. Go lay down. Go to the house. Go lay down. Russell don't want you by his food. So the last time Miss Cora did not have a huge appetite, and this time she's went several days without eating because when I go to feed, she's not here, so I don't just put the food out there. if I did, either Leesky or Russell would eat it, or the goats would eat it anyway, so she wouldn't get it, because we don't just leave feed out for our dogs 24/7. They got to eat when we feed them. So she's got an appetite today for sure. So anyways, so what does the future hold for Miss Cora? We have not made that decision yet. I told you guys, I noticed her coming back that day when I was digging out the pond. She came back and her rear end was all bloody, her tail was all bloody, which means she's in heat. And from what I understand is a dog isn't going to breed when they're bleeding. So I don't think she got bred then, but here's part of it. She was out almost like 4 or 5 nights, I guess, 4 days. She'd come back for a little bit and then she would disappear, and then like for 3 days she didn't come back at all. Leesky and Russell just sat here and cried and cried and cried and howled all night long, all day long. They sat at the fence just waiting for her to come back, and she never come back. She just she ran around with our neighbor dog a little bit. I could see her here and there every once in a while running around with our neighbor dog, which is neutered. It's a male dog, but he's not intact, so he can't breed her. But we don't know if she got bred by another dog. I did see Leesky breed her. She came back one day. As soon as she came back under the fence, Leesky went to her, and that was a done deal. I did see that. I've seen it multiple times. So I do know she was bred by Leesky. So like I told you guys, me and Rachel's got to pray about this. It's a huge decision for our farm. At this point, it's not about us raising puppies. We could care less about raising puppies. We're not in to the farming business for raising puppies. Now, we did do it last year. We sold every puppy but one. We kept one back. That's Mr. Russell, the little tan fawn colored dog here. All the other puppies went to really great homes. And yes, to be honest, we made money off the puppies. I mean, if you count in the vet bills, the shots, the food, all that stuff, you know, we sold them. So yes, we did make a little money in it, but I promise you we're not in it for that, because the stress is not worth the money. And we don't need any more puppies, so what are we going to do? So I don't know yet. Stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully we'll talk a little bit more about that. Rachel and I still got to talk about some stuff in the future of our farm, the future we want to go with our animals, and especially our dogs. So be sure to check out the link in the description below, and check out that power bank. You guys seen it worked awesome for me. Helped me clean up the chicken coop. I might be able to use that for future if I need heat lamps or anything in there. We got winter coming on, but it won't be too long. Like I told you guys, once we get the flooring done, put some roost bars up, chickens are going to be, we're gonna have a little chicken rodeo, and we're gonna start moving chickens into the chicken coop. Hey, you stop. Hey. He ain't even buy your food. Skeeter, go lay down. Skeeter, go lay down. Go lay down. You thirsty, Russell Bear? Huh? You thirsty? Yeah. Leave Skeeter alone. He ain't gonna get your food. So Cora, you got anything to say to the awesome viewers that were worried about you, girl? We don't want you to leave no more, okay? We want you to stay. So hopefully you stay. So anyways, guys, stay tuned for the next video. Make sure you are subscribed, and only time will tell if Miss Cora stays around in the future of what we're going to do. So like, subscribe, leave us a comment, like I said, down below, and we'll see you next time.